What if I can visually show you a story that will make you sad, angry, happy, lost, or hopeful in the midst of darkness? What if I can give you an emotional experience that could prepare you for the worst moment of your life? What if, because of my story, you were able to overcome the darkness around you? This is who I am as a filmmaker. It was my senior year. We had just finished performing a play for children. A member from the cast, a dear friend of mine, was crying after greeting some of the children. She was approached by one of the children who asked her to tell his late brother that he was behaving and doing his homework. She played as an angel. I realized how powerful storytelling was. I learned how a story can touch the deepest and purest emotions of a person and move them enough to believe and react. I always thought my motivation for filmmaking would be to showcase to the masses, not only for one person. It was April 22nd, 2013, and I got a call at the break of dawn. My baby was on the way to this world. I was about to be a dad. I was in Alabama and I needed to get to Florida. It was in the back of my mind that seeing him coming into this world was going to be a miracle in the best scenario. I arrived to Florida around 6 p.m. and I thought I had missed my opportunity, but my son had yet to be born. Minutes from arriving, the doctor decided it was best to perform a C-section before things got complicated. I still remember as if it were yesterday to hear him cry for the first time. Later in the waiting room, the doctor approached me and said that everything was perfect, that he did not understand why my son wasn't born earlier. I looked at him and I said, he was waiting for me. I had my reasons to make it in this world. I wanted to be someone. I always wanted to leave a legacy. The moment I saw my son, it hit me. I became someone, a father. And I had a legacy, my son. Nothing was in my way. I was ready to conquer the world. With my son in my life, I felt that anything was possible, and although filmmaking was on the slow track, I was still plotting, planning, and working my way through college. I chose to enroll with Full Sail and turn filmmaking from an idea to a life event. It was a chapter that I finally was able to begin and turn the first page. Now it was a matter of completing that chapter. After all, my son deserved the best future I can give him. Life, however, had another idea in mind. It was early 2016 and certain events occurred where I was ripped away from my son. I was lost. How was I supposed to survive this episode? College, the future that was supposed to be for us, and every fiber of hope seemed to be lost, gone forever. My reason for everything was thousands of miles away. I had to somehow accept that I would be continuing this path alone, at least for now. This is when I came to understand that I must now create a new legacy, not for the masses, but for my son, because one day he will want to know me, and what better way to show him than to leave a trail for him to follow. I had it all, and in a blink of an eye, I had nothing, burnt to the core with nothing to offer to myself but sorrow and pity. Nevertheless, I have never regretted a moment or how things happened, because at the end of the day, I can always look back and say, my son became a reality because of the choices I made. If my decisions brought such beauty to this world, then what's holding me back from making the right choice this time? I can either continue feeling sorry for myself, or I can choose to rise from the ashes as a phoenix and stand tall. That would be one hell of a way to start Act 3 of my life. If I can show my son I came out of this stronger than ever before, then he will know that nothing is too dark or too hard to overcome. As much as it hurts, I have accepted to walk this path alone for now. I am determined to tell stories that will strike the deepest fiber of any soul. When life gave me my son, I was looking forward to becoming the filmmaker I wanted to be for him, to give him the life I never had. I wanted to give him the best memories a dad can give to his son. Now I must rely on filmmaking to share those memories. I must rely on my stories to show him the way to a righteous life. Filmmaking will be my way of showing my son that I never stopped being there for him. He will see my suffering, my strength, and my faith. My son will see God's power through me and know that he is real. Being a filmmaker has never been more important. This is no longer a career, but a life-changing event. It is a break or make situation where not only my future is at play. It all ends where it began. I once wanted to be someone, leave a legacy. I was that. I had that. Now, I must become someone through a legacy for my son. that if anybody would ever ask him about his father, he would know how to answer and tell them who I am.